Hi, welcome to the Warhammies. This is my Psyker Stronghold build. It's all about using Smite and the Bubble to give your team effective crowd control. If you want to catch more 40k content like this, subscribe to the channel. So let's get into the build. For the loadout for this build, what we're going to be using is the Shock Maul and the Bolt Pistol. Now these are two new weapons added in the Secrets of the Machine God update. For my Shock Maul, I'm using the Mark III, and I find it's a little bit better for crowd control than the other one. In terms of blessings, I really enjoy high voltage, and that's because it links perfectly in with the special melee attack. I'm also going to be using Falter, which ignores stagger resistance, which is fantastic when you get the overhead hits on maulers, knocking them down. Then we move on to the Bolt Pistol, and for the Bolt Pistol blessings, I like to use Puncture and Lethal Proximity. Now these are just because they're quite specific to the Bolt Pistol itself, and they're a fun little niche way to play. I am aware that sometimes you can switch out the revolver for being a more efficient weapon, but it's all about having fun when we play, and I really enjoy the Bolt Pistol. In terms of curios, it's pretty much the regular ones I like to run. We've got +3 stamina, and that's because again it will link into some of our talents, max health, and then more max health. Let's move on to the talents. So in terms of talents, I like to sort of make my way down the middle of the tree, and we'll talk through it. So I like to pick up Soul Stealer here. Now this is just because it allows us to help us regenerate our toughness when we're smiting enemies, when we clear the hordes. Then I like Quietude, so when we quell peril, and also when we generate it with warp expenditure. Now this ties in really nicely when you're using smites because it builds up peril really quickly, but if we're building it, we're getting some toughness regen, and every time we quell, we're getting toughness regen. Head down to Battle Meditation, so on the off chance we can generate some. On kill, pick up both toughness boosts, then pick up Smite. Now Smite's a fantastic use in this build, and I will explain why later when I run through the mission, but it's fantastic for crowd control and I really enjoy it, and I think it's a really fun way to play the game. And as you can see, I've jumped down both sides here. Now while not necessary, I absolutely adore Mind in Motion. I hate being slowed when I'm quelling. Then we have Psychonetics Aura, which just decreases the ability cooldown every time we kill an elite within a coherency. Now we're going to want Seer's Presence because again we want to build into that cooldown reduction. Now I like to pick up one with a Warp here just to help with our toughness regen and toughness damage reduction. Keep on making your way down to Telekin Shield. Now in terms of the abilities, if you like the individual shields, go down the left side of the tree to get the 2 separate charges. However, I like the Dome Shield. Now this is because it allows your team a bit of space to be able to manage whatever problem they're facing. Furthermore, it also gives you Sanctuary, which is absolutely fantastic in terms of regenning your allies' toughness and again building into that support. Now I always recommend, if you can get to it, Kinetic Deflection is absolutely fantastic in being able to deal with anything. By having that extra stamina with our heroes, it ties in and will actually generate less peril. If we're kind of getting swarmed by enemies, it allows us to block for a significantly larger amount of time. I also really enjoy the extra movement speed. What we're going to want to do though is head down, pick up Warp Rider, and go all the way down to Empowered Psionics. Now this is going to make our smite more efficient by giving us 200% extra damage and 50% faster spread between the enemies, allowing us to have that more crowd control. Then we're going to pick up Psychic Leeching, which allows us to replenish even more toughness to allies in coherency. I prefer overpowering souls to Bio-Lodestone, just because I like knowing that I can 100% get an Empowered Psionic on an elite kill. And then lastly, Charged Up. It's always fantastic when you're running Empowered Psionics, just because you can carry more. Now one of the reasons why I like the Shock Maul is because it can do this. And this can be chained indefinitely to kill an enemy. And while I wouldn't recommend doing it all the time, it's a great way of getting a quick stun in to stop an enemy. It even works on the big Ogrins. Now you can use this on Rages as well. However, if Rages are in the middle of their attack sweep and you do this, they'll normally hit you. So if you can get it off before or during a disrupt, kind of in between their attacking sections, absolutely fine. 100% do it and it will stun them. For the ranged weapon, I really like the Bolt Pistol. And that's because it can one-shot snipers. So when we drop our shield and we have to deal with specials, with the bleed, it turns a 3-shot kill to a 2-shot. But it's the insta-kill on snipers that's really useful. Dogs, they do take a few shots, but the extra bleed is absolutely fantastic in helping you conserve ammo. Especially, as I said, the same with the Ragers. It turns from 2 shots, and if you get a critical, sometimes 2 shots on all of them. For dealing with hordes, use your smite, and just remember the force push ability. If you want to have a quick use on how I like to use smite in this build with these weapons, you can check out the How to Smite video. There is one last little thing about the pulp pistol with a melee attack and then shooting. It's just fun. And that's the main thing with all these builds. They are not the optimum builds to be built 100% to make sure you can win every mission all the time. It's a fun way to play the game. For those who don't know, this is the build that I use to achieve the Atoma Elite Guard Penance, and I'd recommend, if you're struggling with it, give the video a watch, which is on screen now.
My beloved says we're not being told everything. Even more so than
He is zooming off. Oh, I thought I, wasn't overly too slow. So, if he's struggling, we'll just do that. Now, smite is an excellent way to deal with enemies. Especially the horde we have here. Oh, I knew there was a mutie there. Oh, that might be lagging a little bit. There we go. Get those nice stabby kills. The main thing is, if you're taking shots from gunners, you can always quell whatever peril you've got. So, bolt pistol with bleed is really effective against Plague Ogrins. I appreciate these are weakened versions, but there we go. Oh, just get some stuns off, get some kills. And what I really like about Smite now is when you get a Poxburster with it, it normally pushes them back and sets them off. This is a lot of enemies. Pop shield. So at this point I'm going to switch just to throw some smite down to try and give my team a bit of space. The main thing is I need to get rid of those gunners. Okay. There we go. And what I really love about the bolt pistol is that satisfying ka-tonk sound as you get a headshot. So the maul with the stagger ability is absolutely fantastic. Oh, Ragers. So if you are using Smite, make sure to let your team know where those enemies are. Make sure to be marking them, because your team won't know if you don't tell them. Oh, tried to get the dodge. Didn't go so well. What I'm going to do is just chuck that down. I need to reload my bolt pistol. Main thing is try and keep your bolt pistol up with as much ammo as you can, because it is your only ranged bit of kit. It's also fantastic. Oh, what? It's also a fantastic way of dealing with dogs. Okay, where's the next one? There's a dog somewhere. Nice, there we go. And the main thing about Smite is, you know, it's not the best damage dealer. However, it is absolutely fantastic at dealing with sort of crowd control abilities when we need to stun things. So like here, stop these gunners from getting to the team and shooting while we push up. We could just square. Now, there was a gunner to our left. Get the mute stunned, and there's some dogs there. There's a sniper around. Hang on. We'll drop this. Oh. No! Can't get the Bastille. Come on, dog. Let Salvador have it. He needs it more than I do. Doink. Go help our boy. Where's that sniper? So get back in the bubble when you can. And the best thing about that explosion is it staggers loads of people. Obviously try and conserve your ammo if you can. But the stun as well. Normally kills your regular enemies. There's a sniper somewhere. And the main thing about I find with Auric Maelstrom missions is just make sure you keep up with the team. Don't wake the demon host. Where is that sniper? Ooh. That's why I couldn't dodge backwards. It's a lot of gunners. Oh, I am caught in a corner. Not good. We can just dodge backwards. Switching to the bolt pistol to stagger occasionally. And then stun. Just being conscious that we do have a demon host. Oh. That dog is... I got the dog. That's the main thing. Right, need to keep up. So, try and use the push to deal with enemies. We need to go get them. So there's a pox burster there. Now smite is a great way of dealing with them if you really struggle. But just to show you the stun ability, oh, I will do once I get rid of this dog. Bomber. Just to show you again. Look at that. It's a great way to keep them stun locked. Okay, team's got a bit separated. I do appreciate the Ogre got kind of held back by the beast of Nurgle that spawned. Oh, you know what? I'll use that one. And I'll pick up the med pack. Right, moving on. But as you can see, this build again is a new way to play Psyker. That's what I try and do whenever I get builds, is to do something that's a little bit off meta and a little bit niche. Although I have a feeling that knife sealer is just doing work. What is behind me? Just trying to stun all the other enemies for the team. Keep stunned there, get the explosion off. Just trying to bop that barrel because I don't want to accidentally go off. What the heck is good? Right. Control the dogs, get them gone, and keep on going. Boink. Where's that spawned in? Now, this build doesn't have the best DPS at all. You know, in terms of single target damage, you will struggle a bit. That's why we've got the bolt pistol, to make sure that we can deal with those large targets when we can. This build does allow you to regularly deal with enemies. Well. So we'll do that to give them a bit of toughness regen. Oh. There's so much going on in this mission. So this will be a point. Smite's quite useful because there's a few gunners out here, and it will arc to get people like the snipers. And we'll pick up the crafting mats while we're down this way. Oh, Medstim's always useful. Alright, get him up. Alright, that's when we need to drop some of our barrel, get those enemies stunned, give our team a bit of breathing room with Smite. That knife, oh. Oh. Right behind you, team. Right behind you. Please, someone. We need to get out of that corridor. Get these guys are just going to be whittling down our health. Spending just a little bit too long at this point. Ooh. Got a bit of lag in my controller there. Yeah. Ooh. A little bit of input. Okay. Alright, we're back to normal-ish.
Fight with righteousness, kindred, and your names may yet be heard by the
Sniper.
holy citizens.
So we got a Rager there, so what we can do is stun the Rager. Make sure that we can control what's going on in there, so I can see the Rager. There's another one. Alright, so Quell, get that off so your team can then deal with them. So when you get a stun in the attacks, hit them, stun them again, and hit them. There we go. Oh, not good. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a bit of a delay in my responses to my inputs. Not a fan, but, you know, it's issues I have sometimes when using a controller. It happens, and there's nothing I can do about it. I had to get pushed into a corner there, and realistically, what I probably should have done was just backed up and hopped over the wall. Okay, where's that chaos spawn? Right, chaos spawn's about to die. There we go. Some good effective damage there. I don't know how many shots it actually takes to kill a box burster. There we go. Now, I'm always a fan of picking up the Medicaid now, because I always find once this event starts, it is an absolute nightmare to try and move on. Trying to ping that for people. Fantastic stim to have. But shield and bubbles come in really, really useful here. But when we have to do the data interrogator. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a bit of input lag on my controller here. First little pox bomber I've seen. Yeah, ooh. Don't know what's up with my controller. Might be running a little bit low on batteries. But as you can see, the build is still viable. Right, that's what we can do. Let's pop that. I always stand to the right when doing this data interrogator, just because it can defend you from gunners. Nice. Some top tier data interrogator gameplay. So remember to make sure you use that push, quell, and then just zap again. Make sure to switch back to your weapons as and when you need to. So if we get this done, my ally is doing a great job at defending me. So just quickly get this done while we've got the shield up. There we go. Absolutely fantastic. Do love that shovel, to be fair. My issue about the hit markers on this gun is sometimes I do mistake them a fair bit when just they get caught in the explosion radius. There's that pox bomber. Right, I'll finish in a sec. Right, get data interrogator done. So I recently played the new mission with the new style of data interrogator where you have the circles. And I tell you what, that was an absolute nightmare. I'd never done one before, I'd never seen it. And it's in the middle of an Auric Maelstrom mission having to deal with it. So that's what you can see, kinetic deflection is fantastic. Just get rid of those boys, knock them down, take it back. Where is he? The big damage is always just useful against them. Big hit. Go on, lead him down. Alright, everyone in the elevator, let's go.
This way.
Oh, the team are struggling, just go pop over, give them a smite. And just back away. Make sure to throw them.
Go there.
Yeah, I think the controller's got a few little issues, but nothing that we can't handle for the rest of the mission. Just have to account for it. Big go grin. And just
Cartel covered in power. The power was never theirs.
where are they coming in? Oh, top slimes down. Oh, plasteel. Always hoover up plasteel. There is an enemy right behind me. As I said, just kind of wail in with that basic attack. So never be too scared to run through this stuff, and an easy way to do it, I find, is just generate a bit of peril, run through, hold X, and just do some dodging. And especially if we are smiting, it's a way through it. Right. There we go. Oh, my controller is lagging a lot. It's not jumping out of dodges when I need it to. Oh, ooh. I might have to switch to mouse and keyboard. I'm gonna go for a disconnect and reconnect. We'll see if this works. Oh, company team. Oh no. Come on. Yes, there we go. Hopefully that's going to prevent the issues in future. Giving it a restart. Frantic gameplay, I hope nothing bounces at me. So we have rages running towards us like that. An absolutely fantastic point of smite. If we, I didn't get the push off there. But team are thinning him out effectively. Make sure you get that push. There is a Beast of Nurgle on me. That's a Chaos Spawn. Brilliant. So just keep on pushing, making your way out. Try and push your way. There's a sniper somewhere. Where is that sniper? Right, puts that down. Just do this. Try and clear out the horde a little bit. Push him back. There's a dog. Yep. Caught on too many enemies. Oh, and some boxes. Oh. Oh, oh no. Oh no. No, help. Ah, I thought maybe I could do it without going down. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Get him up first. I can live a little bit longer. Fantastic. Just do. Okay. I was taking it. If he gets close, I'll take a med syringe to get myself back that extra wound. You know what, I am going to take this med syringe. Just to get myself back that wound. Alright, do that. So hopefully the Pox Burster will get some of them. And that should get the sniper. Nope. Ah, I just want to get the sniper. Ah, I got the sniper, that's the important bit. That's where Smite comes in really useful, just giving your team a little bit of space while they're dealing with something else. So Spike can be used one-handed to stun enemies. Well, you can just do this. This doesn't stun UTs though. Of all the enemies. Whoops. Alright. Let's go. I'll tell you what, that knife shell is putting in some work. That's another spawn, but the question is, where is that spawned? So, I'll take some ammo. Is he single-handedly attacking that Plague Ogre? Oh. Let's get down before that thing throws us anywhere else. I gotta learn out what build he's using. Oh, yeah, no, I'm getting a bit of lag on the controller again. It's not releasing inputs. It's a little bit difficult when you just switch weapons quite a lot. Right, when we're doing this, I always like to head up to the back, where these guys are. Just drop the shield here. It just allows you to manage the enemies effectively. Just make sure you get that push off. Okay, where's the sniper? Just make sure you get that push off. Yeah, Smite's really effective at dealing with Pox Bursters. got another med box, so I'm going to chuck mine. Just get the hand off me, boys. Thank you. I want to try and get my shield off to save the Ogren. Ah, well. Oh, where's the Gale Spawn? Oh, can't leave that Ogren by. Oh, let them push me down. No issue with that. Alright, give yourself some space. Go get him. What's up, man? Go. There we go. Always make sure to get your team up. Reach the Storm Raptor, and that's going to be mission done. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this build video. It's a really fun build to use, and I think it really deserves a good go. Smite is an effective way to kind of give space to your team, but the Bolt Pistol and the Maul are fantastic ways to play. They're really fun. It's always great bonking things. But if you've enjoyed the video, please let me know down in the comments below. And if you want to see more 40k content like this, subscribe to the channel. Have a good day and happy hobbying.